Finally on the program, wife of the Lagos State Governor, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, has inaugurated the local government and local council development areas tuberculosis champions and ambassadors, as well as Lagos State TB Steering Committee and Lagos Stop TB Partnership to eradicate tuberculosis in the state.
As the inauguration of the office of First
Wife of the Lagos State Governor, Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu, has brought together medical practitioners in the public and private sector, foreign partners, and other stakeholders to help tackle the issue of tuberculosis in Lagos State.
And stigma against anybody with TB.
Lagos, being one of the states accounting for about 10% of tuberculosis cases in Nigeria, necessitated the initiative championed by the Office of the First Lady to fight against TB through inauguration of TB champions.
To establish the Stop TB Partnership and the TB Steering Committee is a crucial step towards a more coordinated and effective response to tuberculosis in our state. This initiative will enhance collaboration among stakeholders, streamline efforts in diagnosis and treatment, and ensure that we are all aligned in our mission to eradicate tuberculosis.
According to the World Health Organization, TB is the second leading infectious killer. In 2022, an estimated 10.6 million people fell ill with tuberculosis worldwide, including 5.8 million men, 3.5 million women, and 1.3 million children.
5 countries contribute 50% of that 2.9. That means they contribute 1.45 million. And the first country is India, 17%. You should expect the second country, which is Nigeria, 11%. And we are the 6th in the world and 1st in Africa. The next country, Indonesia, 10%, Pakistan, 8%, and then Philippines, 7%. 2019, we were 27%. 2020, we were 30%. Being poor is a risk factor in developing TB. Well, that does not mean the rich cannot have TB. The rich can also have TB. If you have your driver and he has cough, he's driving you, you wind up in your AC car. If he coughs, you have TB. Less than 30% of our population are aware about signs and symptoms of TB. If your population does not know about the signs and symptoms of a disease, how would you control that disease?
The State Commissioner for Health, Professor Akin Abayomi, is concerned about the spread of TB in Lagos and says it is important to intensify community involvement in identifying and treating TB patients.
Tuberculosis is an infectious condition. In other words, if you have it, you can infect somebody next to you or somebody you live with or someone you work with, because it usually affects the lungs. And as you saw from the picture, that picture there, and the picture that my friend, Prof. Kumuli, I think she showed a picture of somebody coughing, and you just saw the aerosol of the cough. Inside that air that you cough out is full of the bacteria, tuberculosis bacteria. So if you cough and you have TB, you'll be coughing on the air around other people. They will breathe it in and they will catch TB. And they tell us that everybody with active TB that is not on treatment is infecting another 15 people every year. So let us just say that you have 10,000 people in Lagos who have not been identified with tuberculosis. Those 10,000 people are infecting 15 more people, each of them, 15 more people every year. Because of lack of knowledge, this disease can just spread and spread and spread and spread and spread. So you have a very big job. I'm very, very happy for you. You are champions of tuberculosis. And this time next year, we're going to come back and we're going to look at your KPIs to see if you have been able to identify everybody in your community that has active TB. Because once you identify them, we start treating them, they cannot spread it anymore.
The federal government is also willing to work with the Lagos State government to reduce the spread of TB.
It is a great effort that will bring, one, awareness creation, 2, we emphasize the importance of public health as well as health as a whole in terms of our response.
Dr. Ibijoke Sanwo-Olu emphasized the need for collaboration across sectors to tackle the crisis effectively and break down the stigma associated with the disease.
So even though the treatment is free, the screening is free, there are some people behind the scene that are sponsoring this. And that is also one of the roles that we are expected to play. And you're going to take the campaign to schools, to homes, orphanages, garages, markets, because you don't even know whether the person selling the meat has TB. You don't know. So that's why we need to actively take part in this thing.
The event was rounded off with the inauguration of a local government and local council development areas, tuberculosis champions and ambassadors, as well as Lagos State TB Steering Committee and Lagos Stop TB Partnership. This occasion marks a unified effort to strengthen awareness, prevention and treatment of tuberculosis across Lagos State.
That's the program for this week. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balogun. Always remember to be the best you can, obey all state laws, but most importantly, please stay safe. Till next time, it's bye for now.